Hey, what's up all you action figure lovers out there? Master Marvel here once again doing another action figure review on the DC Multiverse 0-Year Batman. Man, I don't know a whole lot about this Batman. I mean, I feel like I do, but not enough to really go in depth about it. But of all the DC multiverses that they were dishing out back in 2015, this one seems to have the most potential because it just looks like it's got better articulation. But I'm going to go ahead and read you a quick bio here. Real name Bruce Wayne, base with 2 B's, oddly enough. The base of operation is Gotham City. High-tech gear, armored batsuit, grapnel, tricked out Batmobile. Wow, that was deep. We're getting this guy open, man. Which they've already been open because I do have the Justice Buster. I think this might be... This isn't the last figure from the Justice Buster wave that I have. But it's the last comic book one. There's the Arrow from this TV series. And there's the Flash and Reverse Flash from the TV series. But I'll be getting to them later down the line. So just because this is the last one of the comics for a while, I'll go ahead and pull out the Justice Buster in this video and talk a little bit about it, since I do already have them put together. And apparently when I put him back in the package, I forgot his gun, so I just went ahead and dug that out. So we can have it too. But yeah, this Batman, even though I took that Build-A-Figure piece out, he's never been out of this package, so this is his first time coming out of the package. And I hope it's going to be, because that tape is all over the place in there. Alright, that wasn't terrible. So, yeah, I feel like this sculpt right here is a little bit more unique. And oh man, I can tell right now that that gun's not gonna, the grapnel gun's not gonna look right in his hand because it's flat and his hand is rounded. So that's just kind of yikes. Okay, so he holds it, but it's just warping the crap out of the plastic there. It's all kind of twisted around in his hand, so that part bothers me. But like already, like they're not using that T-joint in the legs, so that's new. You know, at least for Mattel's sake. It's not new anymore, but you know, it doesn't have that T-joint that's really common in the DC Multiverse figures. So that's cool. The head doesn't look up as much as I'd like, but yeah. And of course, no ankle pivot. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm mocking other reviewers like Shartimus Prime or whatever, you know, going carrying on about the ankle articulation or whatever, ankle pivot. But just flat out, from any toy collector's point of view, you know, that is a very critical thing to have for your action figures, man, is that ankle pivot. Because it goes a long way with posing your action figures. Between the ankle pivot and having some sort of thigh cut is really critical on getting your stances and stuff, because if you don't have that good range of motion and stuff, you're just going to have a crappy action figure, more or less. So, or more of a stationary statue. But I do like this one. I favor this Batman over a lot of them either way. So, I know there's been other representations of the 0-Year Batman over the years. And usually, like the cowl, the horns, the ears, they usually stick out a lot more. These are almost sticking straight up, so it's kind of a crossover between our, you know, or typical Batman and the 0 Year Batman. You know what I mean? You can kind of go both ways with him. So that's kind of cool. And the interesting thing about this too, so I just think it's appropriate for the Justice Buster. But if you look at that belt buckle right there, get close to that belt buckle, it resembles the Justice Buster a lot. So I'll go ahead and bring him out. He's pretty hefty. He's bulky. He's not heavy at all, but you see what I mean by the head? The face kind of resembles that belt buckle quite a bit. Yeah. And this thing too, man. Jesus. You know, for it's got some articulation on it, but it's kind of crappy. It really is. It's kind of a crappy Build-A-Figure. I mean, they ended up doing a lot better once they seemed like when they finally got to I don't know how Rookie was as far as the Build-A-Figure goes, but like the King Shark is really when they seemed like they started stepping up their game, and then just right after that when they went to the blue packaging. But yeah, this thing here, yeah, it looks okay if you're just gonna look at it, but he is pretty big, you know, but he's just, all it is like a freaking a rip-off Hulkbuster. But yeah, that's that. Could have been much more, but it wasn't. And it's just a lot of hollow, cheap Mattel plastic there. Alright. So there he is. Not a whole lot to say about it from this point on, because you know it's outdated, and that's the issue. It's, you know, we're rounding off the end of 2019 right now. You know, it's September, so this was 2015, man. A lot's changed over the years, so just got to keep that in mind. But yeah, he'll look pretty good on the shelf, man. I like it still. So that's about all I gotta say about the guy. I'm gonna wrap this one up too, man. Yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, man. Hit that fucking thumbs up button. And check me out on YouTube, MasterMarvel80. And subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next review. I'm gonna have to do the Jim Gordon Batman soon. So peace out till next time, guys.